In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the beneficent. My dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm here with a video on the topic report writing. For my students as well as the other students or the people on the large scale, because it is needed. Report writing is the part of syllabus or is needed at all the levels of education system. And the students as well as, I must say, the professionals must know how to write a report. I hope you will like my video, but I request you at the same time to like my video as well, share it with other students or the people who need it. And if you have not subscribed my channel before, kindly press subscribe button as well. I thank you all. Now this report writing includes some techniques. How to write a report on some particular topic, along with some samples of reports here in my video. I have written some reports for you for the better understanding of the viewers. I hope it will be clear to you. Coming to the definition of a report. What is a report actually? A report is information transferred from one person to another or from one group of people to another group. So, what is report? It is an information. Information about something which you have heard, which you have seen with your own eyes, the place, the report of the place which you have yourself visited, and you are writing an information about that place to the group of people, to any institution which require it. For example, an information obtained through investigation. Once you visit the site, then you can write a report on what you have seen, what you have observed, what information you have taken from the particular people or group of people living at that place. So this is your investigation. You might have interviewed many other people. आपने लोगों से interviews किए, उनके opinions के बारे में जाना, किसी खास इलाके में आप गए, उसको विजिट किया, वहाँ के प्रॉब्लम्स के बारे में लोगों से इंटरव्यू किया, आपने खुद उन इलाकों को विजिट करके खुद ऑब्जर्व किए वहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड देन यू कैन राइट अ रिपोर्ट ऑन इट. So an information obtained through investigation. Then to give an account of, especially a formal, official or requested account. For example, you are working in a company. Your company assigns you the task of writing a report on something. So this is your official work. ये आपका ऑफिस का काम है. You have to write a report, a formal report, which you have been requested to write, to prepare. For example, I must give you an example here. For example, you are a member of inspection team for university examinations. Now, you have been sent to the boys and girls degree university examination centers to observe the situation of the examination hall as well. You are the member of the inspection team. So, this task is given to you by the examination cell of the university. And you are going to visit some examination centers in different boys and girls colleges. And then you will observe the situation yourself. Then you will write a report to the examination cell of the university about the situation of the examination centers at boys and girls colleges. And then you will write a report to the Vice Chancellor. Being a member of inspection team, you will write, for example, first of all, you will write that it was with a view to knowing about the working of some very important or key university examination centers in the city this year that the VC XYZ University asked me to submit this report. In the background of corruption in most of our examinations, the present report will be of great importance. This will be your first paragraph. You will write that I have been sent to different key university examination centers or very important examination centers in the city. Now, report and conclusion, Boys Center. How will you write the report? The center was functioning in a big hall and 2 adjoining rooms as well. As I entered the main hall with 2 attendants with me, I began observing the candidates. I saw 2 students talking near a pillar. When I went close to them, I found 3 other students copying from printed matter hidden under their answer books. On my questioning, they told me that about half of the candidates at the center had paid bribes to the examination staff for copying and that large-scale copying was continuing in the smaller rooms. So this sort of situation you have observed with your own eyes and now you are writing a report what happened at the key examination center of the city. So the second point here on the screen is that to give an account of especially a formal, official or requested account. Now the third is that what is a report? A report is a statement about something heard. Whatever you have heard with your ears, you write a report on this. Whatever you have seen, you have observed on the site of the happening. Whatever has been done or read in regard to some problem, happening, situation, suggestion, proposal or idea. Similarly, a report is a newspaper. Urdu or English is full of reports by news reporters. If you happen to see or read a newspaper, you might have seen, whether it is Urdu newspaper or English newspaper, you might have seen different reports by the news reporters. Now see, they don't write unnecessary things, irrelevant details. They are to the point. While writing on some topic, while writing on situation, these reporters are to the point. वो टू द पॉइंट बात करते हैं, वो irrelevant डिटेल्स को शामिल नहीं करते. This is the peculiarity of the report, that it is very concise. It is a brief, informal statement about some happening or an account of some happening or some at the site of the things. Now, so a report is formal or official in presentation. First of all, it is formal. You don't have to add informal details in it. You don't need to be frank while writing the reports. It is something serious. It is something formal. It is something for official purposes. So, no informal details are to be included in the report. Number 2 is result of a request made or assignment given to the writer of the report. You are the writer. You have been given an assignment or request has been made to you to write a report on something, and you are giving this report as a result of that request or the assignment which is given to you, which is assigned to you. Now the third point is report is based on information got through observation and investigation for the benefits of others. You have observed the things, you have investigated the people, you have investigated the situation, and you are giving, first of all, you are narrating the whole incident, then you are giving some useful suggestions at the end, and it is for the benefits of the public. It is for the benefits of other people. Now coming to the language and style of report. What should be the language? He says the words used in a report should be proper and preferably simple. You have to use simple words in order to make the report more clear to the people, to the readers, because reports are read on the large scale sometimes. When it is for the official purpose, it is in the hands of every person. When it is in the newspaper, definitely it is read on a large scale, so language should be a common man's language. It should be simple, it should be proper, it should be to the point, so that to make it more clear, understandable for the people on a large scale. This is how you have to write a report. So what is a report? A formal and official presentation. It is the result of the assignment which is given to you or the request which is made to you. It is based on information which has been gained through investigation and observation. So the language and style should be very proper and simple. Coming to the language and style again, he says that the words used in a report should be proper and preferably simple. The sentences should be short and easily understandable. Each paragraph should have one kind of idea. Now see, in the very first paragraph, you will give an introduction about the report, that being a member of this team, you have visited this and this site, you have interviewed the people, and on the request of the department, you have prepared this particular report. This should be an introduction, the very first paragraph of the report. Then in the second paragraph, you will narrate the whole problem. What is in fact the problem? What is in fact the situation? So in the second, one paragraph, introduction paragraph, it should be proper, it should be simple, it should be clear. What is this report about? Then your sentences should be short, easily understandable, and each paragraph should have unity of idea. Like there must be one idea discussed in one paragraph related through well-arranged sentences. Your thoughts must not be dispersed when you are writing a report. Your thoughts must be focused. Only then you can have well-arranged sentences in the report. So it should look like a unit of thought. Each paragraph should look like a unit of thought. Then he says that simple ordinary words and a simple direct style should be preferred in report writing. Direct style should be preferred in report writing. Now, coming to the length of a report, the question must be arising in your minds, what should be the length of the report? Mostly the students ask during the examination, what should be the length of the particular report? So the subject often determines the length. What is the subject of the report? It determines the length. Definitely you have to cover that particular topic in that report. It should not have long paragraphs and many details. To the point details must be given in the report. For examination purposes, a report of moderate length, about 2 to 3 or more pages of the examination script is recommended. Because examination pages of considerable length, so 2 pages when you start from the first page, then on the back side of the page, then on the third page, and it is enough. A short report can be a visit of some person at some time to some place, of a telephone call, of a meeting with someone, of the arrival of some guests or their departure, and so on. While a formal long report can be of a bus accident, definitely what is the happening there? You visited the place, you saw the whole incident, you have interviewed the people at the spot who are the eyewitness of that accident. Definitely you have to include all these details in your report. So it must be a formal long report, the sale of smuggled goods in a particular market, the working of a particular government department, and so on. Reports have formal structure and tone. They are without conversational elements. What should be the tone of the report? A tone of the report must be serious, it must be thoughtful, it must be reflective, it must be formal. Use of pictures, maps, graphs is helpful in understanding numerical details and facts. If you are to give numerical details and facts, then you may make the use of pictures as well. You may display the pictures, you may display the maps, graphs, or they are helpful in numerical sort of report, in which you have to give numerical data. Coming to the sample reports, for example, write a survey report from a news reporter of a scene of earthquake devastation in the north. For example, you are a news reporter. You have been sent to the earthquake devastation area, which earthquake hit badly. You need to see and observe the whole situation, the earthquake affectees. You have to interview them, you have to see their situation, their living condition, whether they have been provided with medical facilities or not, whatever, and so on. So you are a news reporter. Now see, first of all, what is the format of report writing? On the left top side of the page, you will mention the date. Now, your date, 30th November 2020. First of all, you will write a date. Then you will address the person for whom you are writing a report. If some department has sent you there, you will directly address the chief executive of the department. if some newspaper has sent you there to write a report for the newspaper, then definitely you have to address the editor. फिर आपने editor को address करना है. To whom you are writing? The editor, Don, city XYZ. First of all, at the top you will write a date, then the person or the department you are writing to, you will write his address as well, the editor. You are writing the name of the newspaper, that is Dawn, and then city colon XYZ. I have written XYZ from the examination point of view of my students. Otherwise, when you are directly writing a report, as officially you are writing a report, then you have to write the whole address, the editor, Dawn, city Lahore or Karachi or whatever, Islamabad. Then you will leave an empty line. On the paper, you will leave after the address of the person, the editor. When it is finished here, you have to leave one empty line, and then you will write your own address from ABC. In examination, my students will write from ABC. Don't write your name. From ABC, news reporter, Dawn, city XYZ. After writing your details, again you will leave one empty line, and then you will come to write subject. What is the subject of the report? You will give heading subject, and then what is the subject of this report? Report on earthquake relief campus in Muzaffarabad, Azad Kashmir. For suppose you have visited Muzaffarabad, Azad Kashmir relief camps, and you are writing a report on it. I hope this format is clear to my students especially, and those who are writing official reports as well. This is the latest format of the report writing. At the top you will mention the date, then the address of the person and his address you are writing to, and then leave a line, then your own address, city XYZ. Again you will leave one line and then mention the subject of the report. After mentioning the subject, then you will write, dear sir. No comma will be given here after sir. Dear sir, I have been called upon by your newspaper to report on the situation in the earthquake relief camps in Muzaffarabad. This report is highly significant in view of the large-scale destruction and tragedy suffered by the people of the area. Now see, in the first paragraph, my dear students and the viewers, please see, in the first paragraph, you just give an introduction. Like, I have been your newspaper. I have been called upon by your newspaper to write a report on the situation in the earthquake relief camps in Muzaffarabad. So then you will write about it, little introduction, that this report is highly significant. This is very important in view of the large scale destruction and tragedy suffered by the people of the area. Now, this is an introductory paragraph. In the second paragraph, you will mention all the problems, the situation which you have observed during your visit. This paragraph should include all the problems as well, but you have seen there. Now, the report starts from the second paragraph. I visited almost all the refugee camps set up by the government, army, and different NGOs. almost in every camp, there were different sorts of problems. Somewhere there were injured people of different age groups with pains and grievances. Now see, you are seeing the situation. You have observed the situation there in the camps, and now you are writing about the situation. First of all, they were provided with medicines, food and clothing. Doctors and nurses were attending upon them on regular basis and nursing their grievances. The army was using a Neelam ground as a helped base. There was continuous landing and taking off helicopter services with food supplies, clothing and medicines. Some NGOs were seen quite active in relief operations. They were providing fine tents, blankets and canned food to the homeless people. Now see, this is the situation you have seen, that although the relief operations were carried on there, which you yourself have seen, in the second paragraph, there is a unity of thought. The situation you have observed, that you have seen the people, injured people with different sort of pains, grievances, medicines and clothings were provided to them. Doctors and nurses were attending upon them. Army was using Neelam ground as a helped base, helicopter base and helped base as well. There was continuous landing, taking off helicopter services with food supplies, clothing, medicines. NGOs were also active there, which were providing fine tents, blankets, canned food to the homeless people. Now there is a unity of thought here. Now see, in the next paragraph, there is another thought. And what is that? However, there were some problems faced by the refugees. They were in need of sufficient water storage, and for this purpose, water tanks or drums to be installed in the area. Now see, these are still the problems. Although relief operations were carried on, still there were many problems faced by refugees. They needed to have water storage. So there were water tanks, there were drums to be needed to be installed in the area. Similarly, there were more refugees coming from the villages, and their accommodation is posing a great problem. Now more refugees are reaching there in the camps, relief camps. More refugees are coming in groups, in crowds. And definitely to accommodate them there in that particular area is posing a great problem. So they were seen quite miserable without proper accommodation and other facilities. Then these relief operations were not useful for the people living on mountains. Roads and tracks leading to their home have been blocked. Some refugees are coming to this town where relief camps have been set up. Some are still stuck in their own areas on the mountainous areas where the roads have been blocked, and there cannot be any relief operation possible there for their help. So these people are waiting for physical and moral help. Now see, in the second paragraph, you have seen the situation, what's going on in the relief camps. In the third paragraph, you have narrated some problems, more problems. Definitely it is for the betterment of the people that you are going to mention the problems, so that the government should tackle these problems, see into these problems, and then in the next paragraph you are giving some suggestions to the government as well, to the people as well. Now in the fourth paragraph, there are some suggestions. Now you will give your own suggestions, you will give your recommendations, you will give some advices, because you are the real observer of the situation. You can better suggest what to do. So there are some suggestions to address the grievances of the miserable people. We should erect temporary homes in and around the city. He says that, now reporter says that we should do something to build temporary homes. कुछ आर्जी घर बना दिए जाएं सिटी के अंदर या बाहर. Tents with more facilities like bedding and ventilators for the circulation of fresh air. कुछ modern tents बनाए जाएं या फौरन प्रोवाइड किए जाएं बेडिंग के साथ या उसके अंदर वेंटिलेटर्स हों ताकि फ्रेश एयर की सर्कुलेशन पॉसिबल बनाई जा सके. वी शुड इमीडिएटली रिपेयर पाथ्स. हमें उन पाथ्स को भी रिपेयर करना है विच आर लीडिंग टू mountainous areas and clear them to approach the people who are stuck there. ये पहाड़ी इलाकों की तरफ जाने वाले जो रोड्स हैं किसी तरह उनको खोल दिया जाए ताकि उन लोगों तक रसाई हासिल हो सके who are stuck there, जो वहां पे बंद हो चुके हैं. So field hospitals should be set up. There is another suggestion कि field hospitals बनाए जाएं in a greater number at short distances from the city. शहर से कम फासले पे रखे जाएं and availability of the more doctors to be ensured. और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा doctors की availability को ensure किया जाए. Now see, to the point, things have been mentioned here. There is no informal suggestion, there is no informal information there. And directly after the last line, you will end the report with your name. And my students in their examination, they will write X, Y, Z instead of their names. And then there will be no date, no address at all, just your name at the end or X, Y, Z. Here ends the report. Coming to the second report, for example, you are giving a report to write on. Write a survey report on the living conditions of a Kachi Abadi, that is poor people's mud colony, from a councillor of the area to the Director General of the Development Authority. Now, you are the councillor of the area. You are supposed to be the councillor of the area. Now you are writing a report on the condition of the Kachi Abadi or mud colony where poor people are residing. You are writing a report to the Director General of the Development Authority. Again, the format is the same. At the top of the left side, you need to be stuck to the margin line, please. Left side of the page and close to margin line. Date 30th November 2020, the Director General, ABC Development Authority, City XYZ. Leave one line and then come to your own address, your name, your address from ABC, the councillor, DE area, city XYZ. Again, you will leave one line and then come to the subject of the report, living condition of the Kachi Abadi of DE area ABC. Dear sir, now see, my report presents a poor condition of the people living in mud houses. It will give an insight into the living condition of the people. Now, this is the introductory paragraph. In the next paragraph, you are going to narrate the problem. The roads and streets are muddy with ditches. When it rains, it is almost impossible to use them. Most of the mud houses are without the facilities of electricity, although applications for connections were made 2 years earlier. Pure drinking water is still not available to most of the residents, and they have to travel far to fetch drinkable water. I have seen women washing dishes and doing laundry with dirty and muddy water. There is not a primary school even in the locality, and children are deprived of education. There is one government dispensary with one lady health worker and one paramedic. There is a dire need of a doctor for the people of this area. People said that they were not able to take medicines due to their shortage in the dispensary. Now these are the grievances of the people. You might have interviewed them and they have told you that they were not even, medicines are short in that small dispensary. The roofs of many huts are broken and they leak in rainy season. The residents have already requested the development authority to repair their homes with special funds for poor people. The living condition is very pathetic. Now it is your general observation. The living condition is very pathetic and miserable without any facility of roads, electricity, sewage gas, clean drinking water, education and medical facilities. Now, in the last paragraph, you will give recommendations, you give some suggestions to improve the situation for the betterment of the people. That is, immediate steps should be taken to provide the above facilities suitably by the development authority and other agencies like the municipal corporation, WAPTA and WASA. The government should grant them ownership rights to the residents so that they might begin investing to promote their standard of life. They should be given grants so that they can spend on the standard of their living, to raise the standard of their living. Government should take immediate steps to lift the standard of their living. And directly you will sign your name XYZ. You won't write yours sincerely. You won't write yours truly. Just XYZ. Coming to another report. Now, write a report on the steps taken by the government for the elimination of narcotics or drugs. Again, on the top, you will write the date, 30th November 2020, the editor, Dawn, city XYZ, then you will leave an empty line and then your name and address from ABC, CD area, city XYZ. Coming to the subject, you will leave one line and then your subject, government action for the elimination of narcotics or drugs. Dear sir, now you have seen that I haven't put any comma after sir. So directly you will say, dear sir, the use and business of narcotics have been on the rise in our society. Now see, this is introduction. This survey report throws light on our government's efforts for the elimination of narcotics and its trade from our society. It has a great informative value to our readers here and abroad. Now see, this is an informative introductory paragraph. Now coming to the topic. Coming on the topic that the government has taken concrete steps to eradicate spurious and substandard medicines from the province. Concrete steps, clear steps. Eradicate to finish. Spurious, which is not authentic, which does not have any standard. Low quality, substandard medicines from the province. In collaboration with the UN, to reduce the poppy growing areas. Poppy growing areas in and around Dir, Gadoon, Mansehra, Malakand, etc. in the KPK. The owners of the lands where poppy cultivation was stopped were encouraged to grow alternative crops. The government has introduced amendments in drug laws to increase punishment for culprits. Large quantity of poppy has been destroyed and their owners suitably been compensated. Now, In the second paragraph, you will write, but the poppy cultivation in the tribal areas of the NWFP could not easily be checked on account of the strong tribal control and the difficulties of implementing the anti-narcotics laws. Now see, in the first paragraph, first was introductory paragraph, second was what government has done to eradicate these substandard medicines and drugs from the country and different parts of the country. But there is still a problem. You have written that the problem arises in some tribal areas. कुछ कबायली इलाके हैं जहाँ पे ये प्रॉब्लम है, क्योंकि पॉपी कल्टिवेशन जो है उसको चेक नहीं किया जा सका, because there is a tribal control and the difficulties of implementing anti-narcotics laws. वहाँ पे laws को आप implement इतनी आसानी से नहीं कर सकते, आप लोगों को convince नहीं कर सकते tribal areas में. But strict anti-narcotics laws could not very much slow down the smuggling of narcotics, as still their large quantities are on sale in the advanced countries. Now see, he says that from our country, it has been done, it has been eradicated on the large scale. But what about the countries abroad where it is on sale, still on sale openly? The number of drug addicts is still increasing. It is so because the members of the law enforcing agencies accept huge bribes from narcotics dealers to facilitate their business. There is a corruption. It is another problem. Therefore, the business in narcotics is so much profitable that its elimination may not be possible in the near future. यानी अगर आप कहते हैं कि एकदम से आप इन चीज़ों को ख़त्म कर दें तो it is not possible. A change in the traditions and customs of the tribal areas bordering with Afghanistan especially and rooting out corruption from government agencies are essential for this purpose. What is essential? You are giving your suggestion. You say that these customs and traditions must be changed in the tribal areas, especially those which are linked with the borders of Afghanistan. And then from our own government, corruption should be rooted out. We should also improve our social conditions by spreading quality education and by improving the economic and moral situation in our country. Secondly, on the other hand, economic and moral situation must be improved as well. So all these elements together will contribute for the eradication of narcotics and drugs. Then alone can drug addiction and drug trafficking be checked. If corruption is to be rooted out, then you can check. If traditions and customs are to be changed, besides making the enforcement of laws against drug traffickers strict, the corruption of law enforcers should mainly be targeted. अब जब आप लॉस को स्ट्रिक्ट बनाएंगे तो उसके बाद जो लॉ इन्फोर्सिंग एजेंसीज हैं उनकी करप्शन को भी टारगेट करें, उनको भी आप उस करप्शन को भी ख़त्म करेंगे, देन एवरीथिंग विल बिकम स्मूथ एंड आवर पर्पस कैन बी अचीव्ड. नाउ यू विल साइन योर नेम XYZ. This is how I hope the main thing is clear to you, that what is the format of this report writing. Then in the first paragraph what you will write, in the second paragraph you will discuss the problems or the situation, in the third paragraph you will give your own suggestions, you will give your own recommendations, and then you will end your report. Similarly, sometimes you are given to write reports, different reports. For example, the topics may be, for example, the head of the English department has asked a lecturer to write a report on the difficulties of the students in learning English in classes. Write this report posing as the lecturer. Now you are the lecturer and you will write a report to the head of the English department. Okay, then there may be the other report. Write the class progress report of a few students as a teacher to the principal, making your suggestions for their improvement. because the principal has asked you to write a report. Similarly, an assistant manager of a firm has to report to his director about the need to purchase important office equipment. Write this report in a formal manner. The director asked for this report. Now you have to write, you are an assistant manager. You are to write a report to the director about the need to purchase important office equipments. Write a special report from a teacher in charge of a class at school about the misbehavior or irresponsible activities of a student of a certain class to the parents with his advice and suggestions. Then there are write a report from a school teacher to the headmaster on the condition of the classroom as regards furniture and lighting arrangements and other facilities, making your suggestions. Make a report on the drinking water facilities in your college with suggestions from the college union secretary to the principal or state officer. So these sorts of reports you are required to write sometimes, and I hope you have understood the format of the report writing. This is all about the report writing. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching this video.